Hello again, Steve here. Just wanted to show you a little trail I'm on here. This is on the Saanich Peninsula, for those of you who know where that is. And I could say in a way that it's paradise lost to me in a way. I used to actually live here. We traded that in for a few other different places, but hey, the world is to be explored, isn't it? Yeah, this place is beautiful. I've said it many, many years ago, it's the most beautiful place in the world. Sure, every place has got its beauty, no question about it. And just to remind everybody, this is the 19th of February, and it's greener now. Actually, the grass. When I show you the fields later, perhaps. Well, this is the underbrush. In some ways, it's greener now than it is in August because it's so moist right now. It's mild, it's probably +6, +7 or 8 degrees. Yeah, beautiful place. Lots of places that are in some ways more beautiful. I mean, when I was in Acapulco a little over a year ago there, I guess almost 2 years now. That's a real beautiful place too. One of the wonders of the world for sure. However, you know, sometimes, you know, for certain people, the language is a barrier, the culture is different and so on, whereas here, it's more familiar for a lot of Westerners, especially English-speaking Westerners. And there's a lot of brilliant minds here, you know. Look at that, eh? The moss. It is truly spectacular, and it's no surprise that the world has descended on here. I mean, when I was here when I first came here in the late 80s, I could buy an apartment for half the price of my annual salary. Now that same apartment would be probably maybe 15 times my annual salary. I could buy a house, a small house, for my annual salary. That same house now would be, well, it would be $1 million, probably. Back then there was lots of work in Eastern Canada. Ontario wasn't as socialist, so there was lots of work there. And a lot of the stuff wasn't offshored to places like China because, you know, China hadn't gone through its economic revival, and there was different demographics at the time too. A lot of baby boomers consuming lots and whatnot. So Ontario was happening, so a lot of people didn't come from there. And also a lot of people didn't come to this part of the world. When I moved here, it was mostly old stock Canadian who lived here, right? Whereas now it's not. It's probably less than 50% that. So it's not only the rest of Eastern Canada has come here, the rest of the world wants to come here, and then of course with very easy immigration policies, as compared to south of the border, it's a lot easier to come here, so a lot of people come. And it's, you know, people have discovered it. For the longest time, even when I first came here, Eastern Canadians knew very little about this place. It's kind of paradise unknown. And now, of course, it is the boomingest place, perhaps in North America, perhaps in all of the Americas. You can't find, I know a guy who's a contractor who he can't get workers, just can't get them. They're not available because even for whatever he offers, can't get them, because it's just a frantic building boom going on, because people want in, right? And of course you get, you know, phenomena like the Bitcoin revolution, where you get young people with money who can buy, you know, buy small countries now. It's they're going to go where they prefer to live, right? At least part of the time, second house or something. So yeah, I just wanted to show you that a little view of the west coast on a beautiful trail in central Saanich. Steve here again, great chatting. Talk again soon. Bye bye for now.